Good morning. It's the morning of day 3. We've got the sun coming up. The sun's actually coming up over there, but it's casting light on the ridge behind me. It's really pretty. We're at our campsite overlooking the lake. We had our own private camping area on one side of the lake. Most people had set up on the peninsula on the other side, including Stan the man, who had gotten there earlier in the day and set up camp to wait for us. But there are multiple paths down to the lake. So when we got there, we went eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Apparently, Stan chose meeny, and we chose mo. The trail into the lake is half a mile, very steep down. So we're in the process of working our way back up. This is the second time that I've walked through a burn area and kind of been mentally prepared for it to be hot and exposed and not that much fun. And again, it's beautiful. The fireweed that's coming up. I mean, it's just, things are blooming everywhere. There's color. It's gorgeous. We arrived at the Lamar Creek crossing, which used to have a bridge, and the rocks that we could hop on went most of the way across. We almost made it.
That one move, like you said.
Yeah. Okay, so we're having a snack break in the limited shade we could find with this scraggly little tree.
It's good to get the packs off.
Yeah, we had to take the packs off. This hill never seems to end. We've been climbing for a while. We still have, I don't know, 2 more miles left of up. And it's hot. It's really hot today.
Yeah, I've drank twice, maybe 3 times the water I did yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, today's an important day
Why is that?
because this is your 3rd day backpacking.
Oh yeah,
So this is the longest you've been backpacking.
I was thinking about that this morning.
Yeah. Let me show you the view of our scraggly shade tree. That's our view. And that's the scraggly little shade tree.
Yeah.
Oh my. Over it, under it, maybe that way. Right. I'm starting to see blue sky, which means we're getting closer. We're still a little over a mile from the top and from the pond where we're gonna camp. But at least we're still getting patches of shade. This is a nice one through here. We are almost there. 1/10. I haven't filmed much the past couple of switchbacks because it was kind of sketchy and right on the edge and a bit frightening. But we can do this. 1/10. We're exhausted, by the way. Making dinner, and last night we actually got to watch the Perseids meteor shower, and we're hoping for some more to the show tonight. Good morning. It's the start of day 4. We're just packing up camp. And the goal for today is 10 miles to Waptus Lake. Here comes the sun.
Yeah.
Just peeking up over the horizon. Nice. hiking along Escondido Ridge. It's pretty. We get, views popping out here and there. And we're coming to the end of it, and it's going to be mostly downhill from here for most of the rest of the day. Switchbacking down to that lake. And with each switchbacks, it gets closer and closer. But a good portion of these switchbacks are in the sun. There's a nice little shady spot right here. I just want to dive into that lake because it's really hot today. We hit the turnoff to Waptis Lake. We're heading down the side trail. It's steep, so I'll show you when we get there. Somehow video never seems to show how steep a trail really is. This time, when Stan got to camp ahead of us, he left us a clue. Oh, this is beautiful.
Ooh, rocks.
A little beach.
Oh, yeah. Well, I won't stay in here more than 15, 20 minutes because I know I'll start to get bored.
Time to go swimming.
There she goes.
There's like cold spots and warm spots.
I know, right? Do you think this is a little warmer than the one yesterday and the day before? I think so too.
I think so, yeah.
Stupid fly. Getting on the shoulder. Feels good.
That's good. It's amazing how there are warm and
Right,
spots and
right?
really cold spots.
This is beautiful. Oh, really worth that steep climb down. Even though I know we're going to have to climb up it tomorrow morning, but this was so worth it. All right, this is our campsite. You can see we've got a huge gear explosion. We've got stuff drying everywhere. We went for a swim in the lake. We rinsed out some of our clothing. Now we're starting on dinner. Good morning, everyone. It's the start of day 5, and we just climbed a really steep hill up from Waptis Lake. Not sure how far we're gonna go today because it's supposed to be brutally hot. So we'll just see how far we can manage. But we're starting with an uphill. This hill that we're climbing this morning is a little under 2,500 feet of vertical and about 7.5 miles. So that means it won't be as steep as the trail out from the lake. But we'll be climbing for a while. But we left camp at 6:15 so that we could try to get at least a good portion of it done before it gets blazing hot. Climbing fast. The switchback's going up, 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 up. So far, we've been climbing in the shade, but it looks like the sun is about to crest the mountain, and the sun's gonna hit us. Here comes the sun. It's always so interesting when you come into an area like this, because you look around and the mountains are really tall all around you. So then the question becomes, where does the trail go through? Clearly we're going up, up, up somewhere to a pass. Getting there, closer to the top, and we've come up an awful lot. Wow. Cathedral Peak. Very cool. Alright, we stopped at a creek. I'm going to collect some more water because we still have another push up to Cathedral Pass. And we're going to have a snack. Little guy.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of fish that is. It's possible. Oh, he's going after a fly. A dead fly. Nice and cold.
All right, I think we wore out our welcome at the creek. We had our snacks, and then a giant horsefly came in and decided to kind of annoy us and dive bomb us. So we're moving on. Hopefully we'll leave him behind. So we started the second part of this climb down there where that field is. And now we're working our way up. The pass is over here behind me somewhere. Cathedral Peak. The pass is right up there. And every so often we get a little shady oasis. And we stop for a second. Wow. That's the lake at the bottom. There's the pass right there. I think this is the top. Yay! Cathedral Pass. All right. We made it. Top of the pass.
Yay!
Woohoo! It is so hot today.
Very hot.
It's like 95 degrees hot. It's just oppressive. But at least now we can start going downhill. Breeze. Alright, so the bad news is we have to ford this creek and it's moving pretty fast. eventually made it to our intended camp by a small alpine lake, but we didn't go swimming because it was already late and there were no really good access points. This little lake is our water source for tonight. Just taking the path down to it. So apparently this pond has otters, and I think that's an otter that just poked its head up there. It's kind of hard to get a good view of it, but I think that's an otter.